The next pillar within our framework is called projection, and it involves projecting yourself into the future and deeply considering the realities of studying that subject and doing the associated profession. This will show two things to the reader. One, that you've deeply considered the subject, weighed up the pros and the cons, and you've still decided that the subject is for you. And secondly, projection shows that you have a clear vision for the future and that you've thought that far ahead and are basing decisions on that rather than just the current states. This aspect in itself is a massive strength that's going to help you stand out from the crowd. Now let's take a look at this in action. As you know, this complete personal statement masterclass is completely free for you to watch right here on YouTube. But if you're like me and you prefer this information in the written format, then you might like to check out my ebook by clicking on the link somewhere up here or in the description below. This 100-page book concisely contains everything you'll need to write to your very own personal statement using genuine Oxbridge examples. I've written it to be easy to read and designed it to be easy on the eyes to help you access all the key information in the quickest way possible. And you can use the code ULTIMATE, which will give the first 100 people 50% off the book. On top of that, everyone who buys the book will get 50% off the full personal statement video masterclass, which features 20 extra lessons covering how to structure the personal statement, how to get going, how to cut down, what pitfalls to avoid, and lots of worked examples, all of which will help you craft your very own expert personal statement. Now, back to the lesson. So, in the previous lesson, we learnt about projection and deeply considering whether the subject is for you, and how this shows that you have a clear vision for the future. Let's now take a look at some specific examples of deep consideration. This has made me realize that a career in medicine involves long hours in potentially stressful and upsetting situations, and at times I will question whether it's all worth it. Yet, the morale of the doctors I observed has made me realize that it offers reward and fulfillment like no other profession. This is a very nice piece that shows the reader that they've considered the pros and cons of medicine and they've still decided that it's for them because the benefits far outweigh the disadvantages. Here's another example of deep consideration. Through my work experience, I've realized that medicine can be a challenging job, demanding sacrifices. Nevertheless, once given the opportunity, I know I have the motivation and capacity to succeed in the rewarding and intellectually fulfilling vocation. Now, this is a great example of projection and deep deliberation because it shows that they understand the realities and the challenges of medicine, but they've linked that to the key qualities that they have, which will help them overcome these challenges. So to summarize, projection is a great space for you to talk about how you've understood the realities of studying medicine, the difficulties and challenges that comes with it, and how you feel the benefits still outweigh the challenges. This will help show that you are serious about medicine and also shows that you're someone who can think about the future and think about the realities rather than just being naive. Now let's move on to the next lesson and have a look at the next pillar.